I love that. I love that.
That was good.
So this next question is kind of like that. I know you said about having that warrior spirit and protecting your family. How do you balance protecting your child and preparing your child, especially when they're entering fatherhood? I mean, I'm sorry, not fatherhood, entering adulthood. Yeah.
Well, I think here's what because protecting and how you navigate preparing. let's start with that. So let's go back to what as a young child, right? Because you don't prepare or protect your child at 6 months old as you would do when they're 2 years old. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You do things differently. You nurture differently. Then from 2 years to 6 years, there's a slight difference.
Yeah.
And so from 6 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 21.
Yeah.
And so it all starts, I think, is how comfortable you are as a parent as to what you have put in them. Because your level of comfort and confidence can only be based on what you've already put in them.
Gotcha.
So when as they get older, you have been able to help navigate them as a child, make them understand what honesty means, integrity, being responsible, keeping your word, all of those attributes that you want portrayed in your child, you got to put in them.
Yeah.
And so when you begin to put those attributes into them, instilling into them, when you get to that point and they got to go off, you have prepared them the best you can.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I guarantee you this applies to every parent, whether you are a good or bad parent.
Yeah.
Listen, here's what's going to happen. What you put in them is what they're going to do. Sooner or later.
Yeah.
It may not always be readily seen.
Yeah.
That's why the Bible says train up a child in the way they should go. When they get older, they won't depart from it. That don't mean they're going to always do things right.
Yeah.
But here's what's going to happen. Just like in the physical realm of a boxer, your training will kick in. In those difficult moments in the fight, you got to rely on what you put in. You got to rely on what you practice, what you did. It's the same thing with the child.
Yeah.
You have to instill in them to develop emotional muscles, muscles of intellect, muscles of integrity, honesty, being responsible. All those things, you help them develop it when they're young. So when the time comes, as parents, you'll be sad because there's always your baby, right?
Yeah.
But I think what you understand is the preparing has been a process, and it will never stop.
Yeah.
As a parent, my kids are grown and got their own kids, but the process of parenting never stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think what we have to recognize and ask ourselves, how do you protect and prepare, is based on what you put in them.
That's powerful.
And at the end of the day, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Because when they move away, they could be in another state, they could be somewhere else, off to college, whatever. You're going to have to trust what you put in them. And because if you don't, you'll be one of those parents that stay awake at night. You can't sleep because you're worried about them.
Yeah.
And really what that means is, and Farlan, this is something that's hard to admit sometimes as parents. Because sometimes we'll go back and say, man, I wish I had spent more time doing this.
Yeah.
I wish I had done this more. And that's okay. And sometimes you may get an opportunity to have those conversations with an adult child. But I think for parents who are bringing kids up, don't forget that. Start instilling in them what you want them to be as a citizen and a young adult.
Yeah. So what do you say to a parent who's kind of second guessing that, and they going back and looking like, oh, I should have did this, I should have that. What's something that you can say to that parent to kind of encourage them and
Well, like anything, I think you have to understand that none of us are perfect. There's no manual or guideline to parenting for a lot of us. I can use ourselves for an example. My wife and I laugh about this all the time because we have 8 grandkids. And I tease my kids and I tell them sometimes, listen, I'm gonna be honest. We was practicing on y'all, and we thought we were doing the right thing when we did this, but in retrospect, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Because especially parents who, this is relatable, who are my age and around about above 40 and 50, who have grandkids, they can relate to this, because you'll have your child say, "Now you would never let us do that." I can't believe, and we're practicing. We didn't know any better. So, you can look back and have some regrets. But I think how you move forward is critical as well. Because sometimes you can have that conversation with an adult child and say, hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I thought I was doing the right thing when we enrolled you, when we moved, when we did whatever, took you from that school. I really thought, but in retrospect, if I had a chance to do it over again, I would have done something differently. So if I would have done something differently, maybe we have that conversation now and figure out between all of us how we can navigate moving forward.
Yeah, that's good. That's powerful.